Hello everyone. I wanted to share with you my motivation in getting involved to protect our grandma moon from colonization. I was thinking about it and I can't dissociate grandma moon with my involvement with the Kanienkehaka traditional council really, and with the ceremonies. To me, you know, it's almost 2 years ago now. I started to go steadily to the longhouse, and it's a transformation that happened and that is still continuing. It opened my eyes to so many things, and for instance, we just finished the maple ceremony, and it's so humbling. I've been surrounded with maple trees all my life, and the teachings with the maple tree are just so like any other teachings. I mean, they're so breathtaking and so true and eye-opening, and it brings a lot of respect to everything that surrounds me. And to understand, this common destiny that we have with trees, what we exhale, they need, and vice versa. And the same thing goes with the water. And I never pictured it, that, they breathe the air, the trees, they absorb the water, so they know what's in the environment. And then they create this super amazing water for us to be equipped, and face whatever we need to face, at that particular time in the year, and this detox and medicine that it brings us. And it just makes so much sense, now that I see it, it's like so obvious and beautiful. And same thing goes with strawberries. When strawberries appear, that's the time. It emerges from the earth, and the earth always provide us with everything that we need. And so blueberries, everything. And I often think, how beautiful it would be to go with the natural rhythms, like of the natural cycles of the earth, and to be eating maple syrup only when the maple trees are giving their water, and to be eating strawberries only when they emerge from the ground, and then being so linked to the earth, and the way we should all be. And imagine, how we would stuff our faces with strawberries, if we were to eat it just once a year, and that sacredness that would bring in this amazing, to be grateful for everything that we have. Anyway, so to me, it's the full moon ceremony that brought me to the longhouse. I remember when I officially met the longhouse, it was at the base of Mount Royal in Montreal, and when we were thanking the moon. And of course, at the beginning, it's just so, what should I say and all that. It's all strange, But if you allow yourself to go through the motion, and if you allow yourself to be taught something, you're just it's so your eyes open on so many different levels. So of course, the moon teachings that taught me so much. There's no doubt for me that everything that lives is directly linked to our grandma moon, directly dependent on our grandma moon. So and I also realized that the moon, we have a physical connection with her. Everybody does. We feel it differently, but everybody knows that we've got this physical connection. But what grandma moon brings us is also the spiritual connection that we have. She speaks to us. If we try to picture the first person that observed the moon and all its beauty and its transformation and its just rhythm, and then the links that we make. How come now? Okay, she's full, and then the tides are, so all the links that we can, that they probably made with nature, and And then eclipse, oh my goodness, what does that mean? And all the mystery, and it's obviously bigger than us, this whole dance. And I think the fact that, if we just say, the petition, because, we have numbers to go with, so we can do this sort of algorithm of it all. But it's been exposed, this petition, personally, I exposed it to thousands and thousands of people. I mean, I sent it to between 50 to 100 media, different media. I sent it to all sorts of different pages, supposedly very open-minded and all that, talking about the moon and the sacredness and so on. I've sent it to everything I could think of. And we have 81 as of today, 81 signatures on our petition. Something so fundamental, so important. So I think it just makes it so clear for everyone getting involved in protecting the moon that we're seeing the ugly picture here. We're seeing who takes the decision to go to the moon. What is the reason behind it? And I think it's just too much for some people to see, or they choose not to see it, but or they don't have this spiritual connection anymore, and so it just doesn't make the connection. But there is something that it triggers, because I mean, people would sign petition for I don't know, some very very small things, and they don't hesitate, they sign, and so there is something that triggers. And I think being involved, getting involved with Grandma Moon is to see it all, and to say no to it. I mean, tens of thousands of years, the original people have been living in peace and in harmony and in balance with the environment. And it took 500 years for our ancestors to come here and destroy everything. Brought complete chaos. I mean, nuclear disaster, the forest being destroyed, water, poison, how we treat the animals, how we treat, the air is full of toxic, and our food filled with poison. So who the real expert on the environment is? I mean, on one side we've got thousands and thousands of years showing, we respected the environment, we lived in balance, and then you've got this 500 years with these people supposed expert with titles long like that and piles of paper that thick, but the facts are there. If they're expert in destroying the environment, and this has to be seen. This has to be the facts are there, and all it needs is people disconnecting from this monster, and I think comfort that they have, or brainwash, who knows, but I think it's so obvious, so obvious that nobody can think it's a good idea to set foot on the moon. So yeah, these are my reasons to be involved. It is so important. It's owning our responsibility to what gives us life, respecting what gives us life, and acting upon it. Because, as we always say, you talk to everyone, and everyone would say, "Oh yeah, I want peace. I want truth. I want happiness for everyone." But then they don't analyze their own lives to see that they are actually feeding that monster, and I am too, and everybody is. I mean, we all pay stupid taxes. We are unwillingly paying them. But then people, because they're unwilling, they think that they can get away with then not taking responsibility. But if you want peace and your money is allowing for your governments to war on people and kill other people and destroy the earth, you're a participant of that. So, of course, you can't just change everything, transform everything from one day to the other. Well, you could. But if you just dedicate yourself and every day you do one small step, then you end up being disconnected from it. And that's what people need to do. Doesn't matter how much discomfort it gives you, because you will gain it in integrity, you will gain it in life that is aligned with truly what you believe in. So this is what I wish for everyone, for myself first and foremost, and for everyone else. And it's a very critical time. And we all now waiting. So the email that I sent in the name of the Longhouse and all of the people that wants to stop that nonsense, we've sent it 10 days ago. I don't know if you could listen to the follow-up call that was made at the International Court of Justice. Pretty interesting. But basically they say that normally they answer within a week. So, my phone is beside me night and day, and of course, I just wait to update you on what's going on. I think it was a very, very powerful email that we sent. And as always, I'm hopeful. I believe that one person can do so much, and a group of person can do even more in the entire planet, then nothing can stop peace from being everywhere. So, and if, we'll deal with whatever they say. But yeah, I'm hopeful, and I'm continuing forward, and yeah. So that's it. These are my reasons. All right.